The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman head softball coach Michael Graves. Michael wasn't pretty at times in terms of defense, and you gave up 4 home runs in the doubleheader, but your offense was absolutely overwhelming. 25 hits on the day. You bat .510 as a team, which is just absurd. And almost equally as absurd, you hit .467 with runners in scoring position. Let's focus on the good first offensively. Don't know what else you could ask for other than a home run every time somebody swung the bat.
Well, I mean, we know we hit the ball good, and we've gotten to the point where hitting is so much fun for us, and we practice that all the time, and we went to more of an approach where we're trying to hit gaps. We're trying to hit the left center gap and the right center gap, and it's working out for us pretty good.
Obviously, probably a little nonplussed with the defense from game 1. 4 errors, just the second 4-error game for Carson-Newman in the last 3 seasons. But you cleaned it up, played error-free in the nightcap. What was your message to the team between games that resulted in a little bit crisper performance defensively?
Well, I think sometimes we rely too much on our offense because we think we're going to hit it good. And, I mean, I like the fact that we think we're going to hit it good, but our pitchers need to be better at keeping the ball down. But infield, I mean, it wasn't hard shots that we made errors on. I mean, we played 2 3-hoppers on the corners, and, you know, that can't happen, especially when you get against a team like that we face on down the road.
How proud are you, though, of your team's ability to respond to those miscues, at least offensively, so that it didn't spiral out of control?
Well, I mean, I don't have to say too much to them in between innings or stuff. I mean, because they're so to the point where they want to score, and so they just think no matter if we're behind or things aren't going well, we're going to score.
So many. And I have to actually consult the sheet on this one to talk about all the individuals. You have 5 players hit at least .667 or better, including Shannon Smith and Haley Caldwell, who go 5 for 6. You kind of get that alluded to when you do have 25 hits in a game, but how nice is that to see that so many players are performing at a high level each time they take a cut?
Well, I know Shannon kind of touched on it, that she doesn't think, and it's funny that she said that because in the dugout, the girls were talking about in game 2 that Shannon just never thinks about it. She just goes up to the plate where they pitch her the ball, she hits it. So, you know, that's good, and she's just a hitting machine. Caldwell's gotten going. We got off to, I don't want to say a slow start, but it's nice to have her back. But, you know, Lacey Reines was big today, and we've got to get her going, and I think today was a huge step in that right direction.
She started the day south of 200 and finishes it north of 250 with her performance. What can you say about Carolyn Levi? Bases clearing double, drives in 5, and having a career best year, hitting north of 480 for her senior season.
I think in her mind she's swinging at beach balls. I mean, she is just stroking everything. She's going to right field, going to left field. I wish she'd keep it out of the coach's box a little bit more that way. But, you know, she's just hitting it where it's pitched, and, you know, she's working the count, and, you know, she's not swinging at bad pitches.
Michael Graves, thanks for the time. Congrats on a run rule doubleheader sweep to open sack play.
Thank you.
That is Carson-Newman head softball coach Michael Graves. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.